Hey friends, it's Jacqueline here. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, this hopefully is the grand finale of my Sephora haul. So I already uploaded one Sephora haul about 5 days ago or so with part of what I have ordered. The rest of my order has arrived. There's a few products here and there that they have not arrived yet. Do not judge me. This is not the zone to judge anybody, as you know, my friends. And if you don't know, here on my channel, I review a lot of the latest and the greatest of new makeup, skincare, fragrances, and whatnot. So I have gone ahead and purchased things that perhaps I haven't tried before, that I have been very curious about, and then also replenishing things that I go through in day-to-day basis. So anyhow, friends, like I said, here we're diving into like 7 orders and 1 or 2 Sephora in-store trips. Let's dive in. So yes, I found some goodies at my local Sephora, and then like I mentioned it on my first Sephora haul for this spring savings event. I had already some orders that they were placed online and they take a little bit longer to arrive. So I have received them, and then I have purchased other things throughout the week, things that I need to replenish and whatnot, brow products, things that I need to replenish basically. So let's just dive in this here. If you don't know, the Sephora Spring Savings event, it's going on right now for every single tier. So those who are Rouge members, you get your 20% off. Those who are VIBs, 15% off. Those who are insiders, 10% off. That discount code is SAVESPRING, and you can use it multiple times. All the Sephora Collection products are 30% off. That includes brushes, makeup, even nail polishes. I mean, Sephora Collection has a ton of things. I will be leaving, as per usual, all of the details on the description box below as far as the sale goes, the products that I will be mentioning today, my makeup too. Pretty much all my makeup is of new products that I have been trying, and I will be leaving it, perhaps I will just put a little asterisk on the side, if I'm wearing something, I will mention it to you too right here while we're talking. And the Sephora sale is almost to an end. I think when I'm uploading this video, it's a Sunday, and tomorrow, Monday, April 11th, is done, finito, finished. So if you're not done shopping yet, I will highly suggest, do not forget on those basic things that we usually need, like brow products, skincare, like face wash, etc. Okay, friends, let's dive in it here, and please do not judge. The first thing right here is the new Patrick Ta Major Dimension number 2, the Rose eyeshadow palette. I already have a review up of this eyeshadow palette, and in fact, I'm wearing it today. This is the palette, that I have it on my eyes right here. It is stunning, friends. Stunning. If you like this color story, this is very, not mauvey, but more like, like pinky, kind of like your pillow talk kind of vibe. This eyeshadow palette is incredible. You have all matte shades down here, then you have some taupe shades, some metallic shades, duochrome shade right here, then 2 cream shades that you can wear them along. They look amazing. Pigmentation right here is stunning, so easy to create any type of looks. I'm just so happy about it. I mean, Patrick Ta, Patrick Ta does amazing. A lot of people had been asking me, which one would you choose? The first eyeshadow palette, the one that is more neutral, or this one, Rose? I would say it depends. It depends on you. If you feel like you have too many, rosy tone eyeshadow palettes, or too many neutral, I mean, you can go either way. You will not be disappointed. And talking about this rosy tone, I realized that the new NARS Summer Unrated palette had come into Sephora because it was exclusive to Ulta for a little while. In fact, I already reviewed this palette too a couple weeks ago. I will have to say, if you are debating which one should you get, the Patrick Ta or this one right here is kind of like a mix of the 2 Patrick Ta eyeshadow palettes, but there's a big difference right here. This one, the metallic shades, they are not as intense as the ones from Patrick Ta, and same thing with the matte shades. They have good pigmentation, but they are not gonna give you the depth than the ones from Patrick Ta. The ones from Patrick Ta, I feel like it caters for every skin tone, like from very light and then for very deep, because how well you're able to build it up. But I think regardless, NARS makes an amazing formulation. And like I said, right here, you get a little bit more in terms of like neutral tones, and then also your pinky tones too. So it's a really good palette. I just wanted to bring it to your attention. And since I'm on the topic of this, you know, eyeshadow look, and we're seeing a lot of like rosy, mauvey, pinky tone kind of eyeshadows. I mean, Sigma just came out with one. It's not carried at Sephora, but also Charlotte Tilbury has come out with her Pillow Talk Party, which again, I also reviewed that one. Shouldn't repeat myself so much. I have reviewed quite a bit, but this one is her new Pillow Talk Dreams Luxury palette. So if you do not want such a big palette, say as the Patrick Ta or the NARS one, if you are a person that likes, you know, just quads, very simplistic, you know, like you don't want to think on what eyeshadow look you're going to do, this is an excellent palette, a great palette. It gives you a very Pillow Talk look, very much that bombshell kind of look, and it's more intense than the original Pillow Talk. The original Pillow Talk, it was a little bit more subdued, very feminine, but very like demure, while this new one is more a little bit more present, more out there. And talking about that, also at Sephora, they are now carrying the entire collection, even the new mascara, and then these two beautiful highlighters that I'm actually using today. The one in, let me tell you, Romance Light, this one right here. So I went ahead and just applied these and this shade right here, and then this shade right here, right on my inner corner right here. Packaging is gorgeous. This one right here is a little bit light, that's why I'm kind of like focusing right here, trying to do not grab on this white shade. So basically this side of the palette is what works for me. When you see it for the first time, you're gonna see some glitter on this shade right here. It's an overlay, do not worry, it's not gonna be carried on throughout. In fact, if you are to watch my review, you're gonna see that I dab with my brush, and you see the sparkles like flying by. Try to go to the slow motion and they disappear and they never landed on my face. But it's such a beautiful one, and I feel like this one, Dream Light, is the one that I'm gonna be using so much for summertime. So much, because it has this kind of like bronzy tone that really meshes with the skin so well, and it doesn't leave you know, like a dark shadow. It's just so beautiful, and they are more potent, they are more out there highlighters. Okay friends, let's move on right here for what else I picked up. So I told you that I had to pick up the Tom Ford Rose d'Amalfi fragrance. This one took forever to arrive. It was one of the first, I'm like, if not the first thing that I purchased after my biggest order. Look at this beauty right here with the pink packaging. This is the ideal spring fragrance from Tom Ford. It's based on the roses. And I have said it a million times, from my review to like every time that I have used it. Oh, this is so, I'm like, you can smell it from here. It smells like if you're walking, I don't know, like through a garden of flowers. I know it says Amalfi, like for the Amalfi Coast, but if you have been in Amalfi, you know that, you know, aside to obviously the coastline, when you go to the little town, there's a lot of flowers around, a ton of flowers and, you know, greens. And it smells like if you're walking into, you know, like flowers, greens, and then it seems like you're entering into a bakery where they sell like, I don't know, like rose macaroons with powdered sugar on top, and that marzipan kind of scent, almondy, that comes from the heliotrope. Is just such a beauty, such a beauty. I love this new fragrance from Tom Ford. I'm so happy I got it. I told you, my friends, I was not gonna live my life with this little sample. No way. I was definitely gonna get this one right here, and I actually got many other fragrances. One of them is the new Jo Malone Bitter Mandarin Cologne. Beautiful bow right there. And it comes like ready to be gifted. Isn't that so nice? I was really like, the bottle looks so pretty. Although I thought it was going to be kind of like pinkish in tone, but it looks kind of like The top is marbleized. And let me just tell you how it smells like. You know, in a store, I was able to smell the Sakura cherry, and it actually reminds me a lot to the new Chanel Rouge, the one that came out with the Camellia collection, just like that. I mean, you know, cherry blossom, but it's very alike to the one from Chanel. Anyhow, going back to this one. So this one right here, it smells so fresh. Fresh, you can definitely smell the mandarin, but it has a little bit of kind of like a green kind of scent. I don't know, to me it's a fragrance that I feel like this will be like right after shower, you know, you took a bath and then you want to spray it, or even spray it on your linens. A fragrance like that. It's not like, you know, it's not a fragrance that is going to be like, oh, I'm going to wear it to go out. This is to me something that, you know, like I said, after a shower, or maybe when you're going to the gym and you just want to, you know, refresh yourself. This is that type of fragrance. So very pretty, and I will definitely give you a feedback on longevity. I don't think it's going to project a lot, but anyhow, going to another fragrance that I pick up. I went ahead and picked up the Acqua Allegoria by Guerlain in Pera Granita. This fragrance I had it before. It's gorgeous, beautiful for a springtime. The bottle is just, oof, so beautiful. Another blotter card right here. This is fruity, but not your typical fruity scent, like, you know, like body spray, not like that at all whatsoever. You can definitely smell the pear. In fact, you can even like, has a hint of like grapefruit, yet it does have a little bit of like soft floral, white floral scent, super soft, and then it's sparkly too. It's very, very refreshing. I mean, a perfect scent for springtime, like for every day, for the morning time, you know, for your casual days. Just so beautiful. And then I pick up another Guerlain fragrance, also from the Acqua Allegoria line. And this one right here is Coconut Fizz. Now, this one right here is one of my favorite fragrances for summertime. And oh, I'm dying to put it on. Again, this is Coconut Fizz. If you're going for a trip to any type of, you know, like beach vacation, tropical area. Yeah, this has coconut. It's creamy, but yet it has that sea, you know, like salty vibe. It doesn't smell like SPF at all and whatsoever. So don't worry, like you're not gonna be like, oh, is this your typical SPF kind of fragrance? It's not. It's not. It's beautiful. This is a fragrance that I love to wear it like all the time during summertime. So I really needed a new bottle. And then let's see, do I have more bottles right here? Then I purchased another fragrances actually from Chanel. They haven't arrived yet, but for my husband, I usually get him the Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. This is a compliment getter. It's a beautiful scent, a blue scent, very masculine, very, you know, it's very interesting, this scent right here, because it can be used any occasion, any time of the day, morning, night. Is very very sensual too. It's very attractive, and it's clean, but without being your typical, like, say, Acqua di Gio. You know, like, no, not like that. It has more presence, and I love the Eau de Parfum version. And then I mentioned it to you, my friends, that I purchased something from my mom, but my mom's birthday has already passed, so I think I'm okay saying which fragrance I purchased for her. I purchased a Coco Noir, so I just wanted to mention, because I know a lot of you were curious about it, what I end up getting to her. And yeah, it was, you know, Coco Noir, which is a beautiful, although you see it in a black bottle and you may think, oh, this may be a scent more for, like, like fall, winter time. No, actually, it's a beautiful floral scent, but it has a lot of presence. It's just exquisite. And one of my favorite fragrances from the house of Chanel, and during the Sephora sale is the best time to get Chanel fragrances. Oh, talking about Chanel, I also placed an order for another fragrance for my husband, and that's kind of like his daily fragrance. Is Allure pour Homme Strem, the strong one. That is also an excellent fragrance. It's just, it takes you to the Riviera. If like if you're in a Dutch with, like, it's just so good. Such a great fragrance. Also a compliment getter, and a fragrance that it melts me down, just like this one. There's so many fragrances from Chanel that melt me down. Every time that my husband puts it on, I'm like, I buy him the eau de parfums, I buy him even the deodorants, the shaving creams. Yeah, so that's another story right there. Now, in a store, I went ahead and picked up another one of the Huda Beauty Cheeky Tints. These are her new tints. I put it back on the box. This shade is the one that I'm using today. Oh my goodness, my friends. This is gorgeous. It reminds me a lot to the Charlotte Tilbury Pink Gasm. A lot. Perhaps this is a little bit more pink, but when blending it in, it's just so close to it. And I really love the formula. The formula is just so beautiful. It blends like a dream, and it leaves your cheeks looking not dewy, but looking youthful, healthy. It's just so beautiful. I wish that I had purchased all of them and done a full-on review with comparisons for you, my friends, because this is something that honestly more people need to talk about. It's just so pretty. The formula, the pigmentation, the shade selection. So I may end up getting another one, like a deeper shade. In fact, I was actually thinking about to get one of the new Laura Mercier ones, but I decided to pass on it. I was able to swatch it in a store, and the shade Corsica looked amazing. So I was able to put it on my, hand and just kind of like see it. And then I'm like, oh, I got a little bit excited. And then I grabbed, I think it's called French Riviera. And then I put it on, and it seemed like it had separated, and it was a new tube, and it looked patchy, and I wasn't able to blend, and that just gave me a little bit of like, perhaps this is not for me. I love Laura Mercier blushes in the compact and the powder form, but these ones are here. I don't know. Let me know if I should go ahead and purchase one, if you had a good experience with the new ones, the one that are the moisturizing blush, I think, or blush moisturizer, the new blushes from Laura Mercier. And talking about blush, I have also applied just a little bit of this new blush from Tom Ford. Oh, this is from the Soleil collection. It's so good. I went ahead and applied a little bit of these right here on this area right here, and then on top right here. So good. And the new lipsticks are amazing too. Amazing. I already picked up another one in a pinky shade. I know. So this one is not on this haul right now, but I will make sure to put it in the description box below because the new lipsticks are so good. Okay, and then I went ahead and purchased another one of the Natasha, the Silk Sunscreen. It's amazing. I have one here. This is the perfect sunscreen for under makeup. Perfect sunscreen for under makeup. It's just so beautiful. There's no white cast at all whatsoever. It's so good. I know it has been sold out on Sephora's website. Hopefully they restock it before the sale ends. But if it doesn't, you can actually go through the app, check if it's available in a store, and either do pick up or delivery the same day, because Sephora has great ways to get the products to you. I also picked up another one of my Tatcha One Step Camellia Cleansing Oils. This one right here is something that I use all the time, and I always do a double cleanse, and my Tatcha, the oil is perfect to, like really break down the SPF, the foundation, absolutely everything. And then something that I almost forgot, but I always pick up, is the Copacabana Bronze Glow Oil by Sol de Janeiro. This is beautiful. This is what I'm wearing right now. I don't need to, do a self tan. It just gives me a beautiful glow to the skin, and it's not sticky. Doesn't leave you greasy. It smells amazing, so good. This time around when I was at my local Sephora, I was really, like, well, I was checking the Makeup by Barrio section again to see if some of his products were restocked. Nothing was restocked, and right next to it is the Charlotte Tilbury gondola. So I'm like, okay, so I got a lot of products from Charlotte Tilbury. My friends, I use quite a bit my Gucci brow pencil, and I do have a couple backups on those, but I also absolutely love the brow pencil from Charlotte Tilbury. And instead of actually getting a full pencil, these are refillables. I went ahead and purchased 2 of the refills. This is just great. This is great. I feel like, okay, I'm not contributing to so much waste of what I'm the ways that I already do. So I'm just so happy that I was able to get those refills right there. And then I went ahead and pick up 3 more of the lip sheets. One in Love Trap. I also got Foxy Brown and Super Size Me. And these are beautiful shades, like for every day. You are going to see me using them soon. And then I also picked up from Natasha Denona another one of her lip crayons, and this one right here is the one that I'm using today in the shade Daphne. So I have all the 3 shades from her new what is it called, I Need a Rose lip crayon collection, and this one is just so pretty too. A perfect shade right there. It's a rosy tone, but it's a little bit more muted. My lips are better kind of thing. Really pretty. So I'm just so happy to have got it. I have an eye on a couple of other ones, and then while I was like getting ready to check out, I pick up one of my Laneige. This is the Lip Glow Balm, and this one right here, I personally love it, but also my oldest daughter Mia, she always has 1 or 2 tubes, or I don't even know how many tubes she usually has, a ton of them. And then from Gucci, I went ahead and picked up the new eyeliner, and I have done my review on it. Is the eyeliner that I have today on. This is it. Very pretty packaging. Hopefully they come with a brown one. I always hope that brands will do more brown. I love brown liquid eyeliners. They just look a little bit more natural. They just look so good. So hopefully they come with one. And also I picked up one of the new liquid lipsticks. Oh my goodness. I have to tell you, these are really good. Really good. Very thin in consistency. They last for a long time. I will say about 5 hours, 6 hour mark. If you're eating, it's not gonna be like, it's not like the Chanel the Duo one. No, it's not like that. It's gonna be removed. There's not going to be a stain, but they are non-drying. They feel very alike, and I mentioned it on my review to these Dior ones. Very alike, super thin in consistency. In fact, I felt like I was like applying water, like that kind of like, just I'm like, is this water going through my lips? And then you see the tint completely opaque and even, and you can build it up if you want to. And the packaging is just gorgeous, and they come in so many different shades. I mean, I can talk and talk about them. I just like so happy. And then also from Gucci, I pick up 2 more of the Glow and Care lip colors. These ones right here, I first purchased 3, then I purchased a 4th one, and then I went through one of them last year. And this year around, I really wanted it to try 2 other shades, so I bought Lynette Stone, which is kind of like a cool tone. Oof, yeah. This tone is just so pretty. It's more kind of like a lip balm, but it has a little bit of a tint, and they leave your lips very glossy. And this is one that I'm sure I'm going to be using a lot. And then I purchased Sally Soft Honey. The one that I went through was Call It a Day or Call It a Date. I don't remember. Something like Call It something. Yeah. So ooh, this is so pretty too. This is more of like a rosy tone, like my lips but better type of shade, definitely. I may get again that Call It a Day, because that's a very pretty shade too for summertime. It's more, a little bit more peachy, corally tone, very pretty. And then I went ahead and purchased Another one of the Merit Beauty, the lipsticks. This one right here is in the shade Millennial, and it's the one that I'm using today. Oh my goodness, this shade is so pretty. Love the packaging and love the actual formulation. So good. So you can do one swipe and you have, and you can build it up and it never gathers on the fine lines. It's such a beautiful formula. Such a gorgeous formula. I have to tell you that I like these ones a lot better than the new ones from the Rose Ink line. Those are okay, but these ones, yeah, these ones are so good. And also from Merit, I picked up another one of their lip oils. This one is in Pink Beat and is the one that I put just a little bit kind of like on the center of my lips just to give that extra, glow. Very pretty. Love the lip oils from Merit. They are just so good. One of the best lip oils that I have tried, and I have tried many. I love the ones from Clarins. The ones from Dior are really good too, but these ones right here are really good. Okay, and then I went ahead and picked up, talking about rosing, this blush. I have it, I don't remember the shade. I don't know if it's anemone or something like that, but I went ahead and picked up the shade Foxglove. I have heard a lot of people raving about this shade for summertime. This looks like a toilet. That's okay. Okay, don't hear me out. Ooh, this shade is just so pretty. So pretty. So I really love these blushes from Rose Ink. They are so good, and I can tell you right now that this is the shade that I will be using. You see, this is the shade that I was looking for, the Laura Mercier, and it's French Riviera. But when I swatched it in the store, I was like, don't know. I'm like, don't know. And then I went ahead and picked up the Say Glowy Super Gel. A lot of people told me that I should keep trying Say. I had been trying the brand, really loving it. So I picked up the gel, and also I went ahead and picked up the Sleep Tint. So this is an SPF 35 sunscreen tinted moisturizer, and I cannot wait to give it a go. Talking about sunscreens, I love Supergoop sunscreens. They are really good. In fact, I went ahead and purchased the Unseen sunscreen, but the largest size online. They were unfortunately already sold out at my local store, so that is coming to me too, because that one, it's a really good primer. If you it goes really well under makeup. It's different than the Tatcha one. It's more like a smoothing kind of primer, so it's really beautiful. So I picked up this eyeshadow that is actually an SPF 2 in the shade, let me tell you the shade, Sunset, and it's kind of like a bronzy tone eyeshadow. Ooh, I love these kind of shades, and I think these are great for like one and done. You pop it, you put another type of like a sparkly shade on top, and then you're done, and you're protecting your eyelids through the summertime too, which I think, that's the most important thing. So one thing that I will say, definitely get before the sale ends, your sunscreens. Those are super important. Your skincare. Talking about skincare, I pick up the Agostinho's Butter, the Rich Cream. I decided to pick it up, so that's coming too for me. Also, it's really important right now, if you consume any of the shampoos, conditioners, hair care that they sell at Sephora, this is that time to do it. Oh, I forgot to mention, from Say, I also ended up picking up the translucent powder, the new one. I mean, they come in different shades too, but I went ahead and pick up the translucent one. So that one is coming also on the mail. Going back to hair care, so I ended up purchasing, I mentioned it on my other haul, the Color Wow shampoo. But online, I picked up my Oribe, the Brilliance and Shine shampoo. And then I ended up, they sent me samples of the new Oribe Hair Alchemy Resilience Conditioner and shampoo and treatment. And I decided to pick up the large size ones. I haven't tried them yet, but I have great luck with Oribe. In fact, I already purchased another one of my texturizing sprays, which are great. And also something that I just remember that I really need to pick up is my heat protectant. It's the one by Bumble and Bumble, the hairdresser one. I love that one, and I love my IGK one. So I will make sure to pick up those. And also, I want to share with you that on one of my orders, I received this Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation, and it's the one that I'm wearing today. And oh my gosh, I'm impressed. I am impressed. It's so good. It's so good, and it's not very expensive. So I just tried it. As you can tell, shade 3.25. I don't know if it's still available or not, but I may get it. And I know that Beauty Blender has come out, I think, with a bronzer slash highlighter. I'm intrigued right now. I'm really intrigued. Oh, and by the way, and just because I have it here in front of me, but I just reviewed the new Pat McGrath and Bridgerton 2 collection. I have a lot of the lipsticks. They are so good, but I just saw them the day arrived to Sephora. So I don't know if you wanted to know that. Obviously check my review to see if it's something that you will really like to get into your collection. But yeah, my friends, anyhow, I think this makes it for this video. This is the grand finale, the last part of my haul, or so I hope, because when I'm filming this video, there's still 2 days. When you watch this video, there's gonna be only one more day, and then that's it. No more. So anyhow, my friends, I would love to know from you which other products you are planning to pick up from the Sephora sale. I just remember, I think I'm gonna pick up another one of my Gucci mascaras. But yeah, let me know which other products you think you wanna end up getting before the Sephora sale ends. Let's just continue the conversation on the comment section down below while you're at it. And if you haven't done so yet, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, share it with family and friends. And until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.